How would you solve this proportions question? And how do you check your answer to know if it's correct? My name is Beryl Mohammed. My students call me Miss Beryl, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to solve this problem. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and watch this.
It's like every day.
So let's take a look at this question for a minute. So we have x over 5 equals 16 over 20. You can also see this question as ratios in fraction form, because it could be x to 5 equals 16 to 20. Immediately you would think of doing a cross multiplication to solve, but let me show you an easier way. So what we're going to do here is we're going to identify the relationships between the denominators first, and then we're going to use that relationship to find the value that's missing at the top here. So we have 5 and then we have 20. So you can see it as what times 5, times what equals 20. All right, so the answer will seem to come to you quicker that way, because 5 times 4 would give you 20. And then this times 4 down here, you would use at the top the same. So what you do at the bottom, you would also do at the top in this case. So then the arrow would be going the same way. So then you would say, what then times 4, because it's the same at the bottom, would give you this 16. So then the answer here would be 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. And then 5 times 4 is 20. So it's a much easier way to do it. Obviously, you have your personal preference. I'm not saying for anyone to start doing it this way from now on if you are used to the cross multiplication method. But then the answer is 4, x equals 4. How do we know that? Well, let's do a check. So if we look over here at the check, we can see that we said the answer was 4. And then now we can do a cross multiplication just to check that, right? So let's do it. So 20 times 4, and that's going to give us an 80. And then 5 times 16 is also 80. So now we know then that x does in fact equal 4. Let's go to the next one. So we have 5 over 12 equal x over 96. We can also, like I said before, we can use it as a fraction, and we can say 5 to 12 equals x to 96. Well, we're going to use the same strategy that we used earlier, and we're going to go the same way. So 12 times what will give us the 96? All right, so that'll be 12 times 8, right, would give us the 96. And what you do at the bottom, you also do at the top. So 5 times 8 would give us what to find the x? So that would be a 40, right? 5 times 8 is 40. And then so that would be the value of x. So x would be 40. So what are we going to do over here? Let's do a quick check. And let's see what we have. So if we do a cross multiplication here, like we did before, so 12 times 40 would give us 480. 12 times 4 is 48 with the 0 at the end. And then 5 times 96 would also give us 480. So there you can see definitely that the value of x here is 40. So this is sometimes called ratio in fraction form. Well, what's the difference, Miss Beryl? I hear you all asking. Okay, well, in this case, proportion is like an equation with ratios that resemble fractions on either side. I hope that makes sense. Math whizzes, please solve your proportions. Are you familiar with the method that I use that I demonstrated today, or are you team cross multiplication all the way? I have another great math video for you over here, so please watch that. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another math video. Until next time, class dismissed.